Hey Virgo, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel, Virgo. If you're new, welcome back. If you are returning, Virgo, we are not going to be dilly-dally today because we got things to do. And Spirit wants you to know what it is you need to do to get in alignment, stay aligned, or realigned. So, we talking business, right? Keep in mind, Virgo, this message is not for everybody, so take it as it resonates. Let's see what your next steps are. Oh, yeah, I'm Shauna. This is your high school tarot. What next steps does Virgo need to take to stay in alignment, get aligned? I got three that came out, Virgo. We have the lovers, we have the two of swords, and we have the moon. Ooh, we got these two major arcana gracing us with their presence. So this is definitely something that's, a big deal. Got to stay in tune beyond the mundane. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, Virgo, this is definitely giving off that at the bottom of the deck is the energy surrounding the spread. And the King of Pentacles, regardless of your gender identity, regardless of your biological sex. This is somebody who takes care of business. Business. You may be a parent. You may have a business. You may be in upper management or a team lead. A leader. You are somebody who is could be responsible with money or take care of everything that has to do with keeping the household running, you know. Um, and you have several folks who look up to you, who depend on you, and they come to you whether it's they just need your time, they need your energy, or even if they need some kind of a resource. You may have help, like an older maternal figure. This could be a parent, like a mother, could be a grandparent, could be an auntie, could be, I'm hearing mother in the church, um, but somebody who just, you have as a confidant sometimes, somebody that may help you run errands or help you with the children, um, may pick up things here and there. This person may even live near, like really, really close by, or with you. Behind the King of Pentacles, Virgo, we have the Seven of Cups. Sometimes you may get overwhelmed with the amount of responsibility, with the number of things that have to be done within the day. We're talking about with work, with home, socially, everything. And sometimes it may be hard to choose where to start, and where to stop. The Two of Cups is behind that Seven of Cups energy. And just so you know, Virgo, we are going to pull a clarifier for everything that I'm pulling from the bottom of the deck. But this Two of Cups is just telling me that you long for a helpmate. This doesn't mean that you're not with someone already. It may mean that you're with someone, but this somebody who you're with may not be a helpmate, at least not how you see it, if that makes sense. May not be helping you in a sense where you feel helped as opposed to feeling overwhelmed. And for those of you who aren't with someone, you know, longing for a helpmate, somebody who will meet you, where you are and pour into you as you pour into them, and you be able to navigate the things that come with daily living as well as, take care of each other. Yeah. A healing love. A healing love. One that, like I said, pours into you and helps keep you in overflow. One that adds to the abundance that you already have. With the star here. Yeah. And behind the star is the Eight of Pentacles. It's nonstop. You have, Virgo, mastered, even though sometimes it may be overwhelming, you make what you do for your household, for work, for in society, in the community, you make it look easy. You make it look easy. Easy breezy. And behind that is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is, in the traditional right away, the Four of Pentacles is somebody who emulates the King of Pentacles. However, it's on a much lower scale because this is more about lack. It's more about withholding. So although you make it look easy, Virgo, inside there is a lot that you withhold. You keep to yourself. You keep moving. You put your head down and you keep moving. You don't express those things that you need. And be careful with that because a lot of times when we suppress things, it has a way of resurfacing, but as something physical. I'm not diagnosing. However, stress um, and suppression has a way of showing physically through exhaustion and other things. You know, Spirit wants to remind you you're still the magician. You still have everything that you need. You are not, even though the magician is behind the Four of Pentacles, which is an idea of gives an idea or an air of lack. You are without nothing. You have everything that you need. Um, it is about perspective. And going back to our original spread here, the lovers, Two of Swords, and the moon. It is the lovers is standing out, especially for those who are with someone, and where you may feel stagnant or feel indecisive about where this is going, because again, that helpmate um, energy, like with the moon here, is something that you may have or have not discussed. And if you have discussed, it's something that you aren't trying to bring up again. Um, because we all communicate and hear differently, right? For those of you who aren't with someone, this is really about feeling stuck and um, not knowing where the balance is coming in, where the balance is already within that helpmate, that divine match to pour into you. You have to pour into yourself first. But it's like with the Two of Swords here and the moon, you don't even know where to start. You don't even know where to start. Can we clarify the Two of Swords? Ooh, there we go. Clarifying the Two of Swords. We have the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. You know, it starts with healing and transforming from the past, regardless of if you are with someone or you're not. This is that childhood energy and healing something from that time in your life, starting afresh. You know, if you pay attention to this Two of Cups, you know, there's this one cup, but the Six of Cups kind of emulates it, right? But this is you and you and you. So you as an older you, slightly older you, talking to a slightly younger you. Healing and transforming, starting there, starting in the place where you may have felt like you couldn't share something, or you felt like you had to withhold and put your head down and carry on because maybe somebody told you that's what you need to do, or maybe that's how you saw it um, throughout life. Many of us do, and we continue with what we see throughout life. How we grow up, it's we carry it with us. Can we clarify the moon? Yeah, when you have had to stop or you didn't feel safe with sharing, so you put your head down and you carried on as opposed to processing whatever was going on, um, whatever limitation that you felt that you could not express. It's going back to that. And to clarify, the moon is the Four of Swords. It's that healing energy. It's that restful energy. It's that going back into that space where you are connecting, because the moon is all about intuition. And this guy, this person is all the way in meditation. First, find a helpmate within. Help yourself, Virgo. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Many of you are, you know, you present as the King of Pentacles. However, this elevation, you heal this within, begin to pour into yourself and you help yourself by connecting, reconnecting, realigning. Look into spirit, your benevolent angels, uh, your benevolent ancestors, the universe as your guide, and they will elevate you into the emperor, empress, ruler from a non binary people, your rightful place. And this is when all those things that you want, you attract, because you attract through alignment. Can we clarify the King of Pentacles deck that we pulled from the bottom of the deck for Virgo? Clarifying that. And then we're going to go into your advice and final messages from Spirit. Clarifying what we pulled from the bottom of the deck for Virgo. Ace of Swords. This is that breakthrough moment. This is that chance for you to recognize this opportunity to see the truth and to put in the work for yourself. You've already been doing it for others. At the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take some time, but the Knight of Pentacles is about steady growth. It's about responsibility to self. It's about, sustainability and increase, expanding your territory, expanding your vessel, so that not only will you fill up, advice for Virgo, but you'll be in overflow, Virgo. Your advice. Didn't I say? Focusing on your cup, Virgo. Having compassion for yourself. Taking that break with the Four of Swords, to align and connect, but also taking a break for yourself. Can't be all work all the time. Yeah, Mother of the Church is there to assist, you know, but sometimes I'm getting the energy that if I need it done right, I'm gonna do it, as opposed to delegating. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with it? Making plans at the bottom of the deck. Make plan. You have to. You're a Virgo. Virgos and Capricorns, have a tendency to plan things out. Sometimes we have to plan in time to align and meditate, even if we're talking about 2 to 5 minutes a day. Um, Plan your work your plan. And if you delegate something to someone, trust that they are going to do it. They may not do it how you want to do it, but did it get done? hmm This is about exploring other options and resources around you, because you already have everything you need. You already have everything you need. Before they bring in a helpmate, your team brings in a helpmate, they're going to teach you how to help yourself. Final messages. So last messages for Virgo, please. And then regarding their next move. This situation, Virgo, no longer serves you. Make plans. That Two of Wands. Make plans to exit soon. How you been living? It's not serving you anymore. That's a them problem. How they feel is not your business. If you are being inserted into other people's situations, Virgo, when you feel like you don't have any business there, seems like it might be time to exit. Oh, Spirit is saying listen more and talk less. Listen more to Spirit, to your benevolent ancestors and your angel guides, the universe. Talk less. Align. Anything else, Virgo? One more. Great lengths are being taken to protect you, Virgo. You have high ranking benevolent ancestors, angel guides, the universe, Orishas, Loas, goddesses, and gods working with you and on your behalf. And for many of you at the bottom of the deck, there is increase coming, a new job, a promotion, business idea, you know, is on the way. But you have to take care of yourself first. Is that it, Spirit? That's it, Virgo. I hope this helps, and I hope it helps you for your highest good. Till next time. Bye.